last week. What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good, man. So let's review week 1 first, and then we'll get into our picks and predictions for week 2.
Go ahead and do
All
that.
right.
All right.
All righty. Week 1. Starting off on Thursday night, the Bills and the Rams, and that was a blowout. Buffalo
Man,
absolutely taking it to the just taking it to the defending Super Bowl champs, 31-10. Josh Allen was something else. He looked exactly like we thought he was gonna, and he picked up right where he left off last year. That kid is something else. He's good, man. 3 touchdowns on the day, almost 300 yards, and a perfect passer rating, 26 of 31. Just tore him up.
Yeah, I can see why they're the sexy pick for the to win the whole thing. So because they're that good. They're that good.
Oh yeah.
They're that. I kind of figured Buffalo would win that game. The Rams are getting their rings, and they're going to be not focused. But
that was a beatdown, man.
Yeah,
that was a beatdown.
Yeah, it was a beatdown, big time.
Yeah, that was a beatdown. Just I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say in that one. They got torched.
Bills look really, really good. I think they're winning that division. So, but yeah, Bills look really, really good.
So let's move it on.
All right,
so that Sunday, was Thursday night. That was a heck of a way to start. That's for sure. That was a heck of a way to start.
All right, what game we got first on Thursday?
So coming up on Sunday, I'll let you take this one first. The Saints and Falcons.
Saints and the Falcons, man. The Saints, they really got pushed around the first 3 quarters, and I'm sure you probably didn't watch the game because the Patriots were going at the same time your game was going. But the Saints got pushed. It was 26-10 in the fourth quarter. I mean, this game was over with. This game was over. And Atlanta they did what Atlanta teams do. They choked. The Saints went down. It was 26-10. Falcons just made a field goal. The Saints go down in 4 plays. Boom, boom, boom. They get a touchdown, 2-point conversion. It's an 8-point game. So then they had a fumble inside. I think inside the 10-yard line. Atlanta did. They couldn't get a 3rd and 1 to close the game out, and the Saints made the field goal to win a game. I mean, it's just the Saints played a quarter, and they won the game. So, hey, you want to know? That's all that really matters in the NFL. But they're gonna have to play. Look, they're gonna have to play 4 quarters this coming week. But that just tells you how much better they are than Atlanta. They played 1 quarter and they won. But I don't know. It just the first 3 quarters was frustrating because we could not stop the run. I mean, they right at the A gap, man. They kept busting us in the A gap every damn play. Cordell Patterson, we couldn't stop him. But now there was a big 40-yard catch on the last drive of the game to Jarvis Landry, and that got us in the field goal range. And Will Lutz made I think it was 54, 55. Field goal at the buzzer. When that wasn't the buzzer, it was like 16 seconds left. And then Atlanta had a 63-yard field goal. They got blocked. And then that was it, man. So 1-0. That's all that matters, man.
Yeah, no, like I said, whether you win by an inch or a mile, it's all that matters, dude. So the Saints 1-0 on the year, take out the Falcons. That's a divisional game for you guys too, right? So that's good.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. We got one of the upsets of the day. Up next, the Niners and Bears facing off. wet and wild game there in Chicago. And
Yeah, I
the
saw the
Bears come away
video.
with that one 19-10. Justin Fields leading his team, the young kid leading his team into a victory and a tough game, tough weather, everything. Trey Lance didn't look too good, 164 yards and 1 interception.
Yeah, I was worried about this game picking it, and I reluctantly picked San Francisco, but I might have to reconsider because I don't know if Trey Lance is. I don't know. I mean, they got to play him. They can't just give up at the one game, but
see that's they have to. It's not like they can avoid it. They have to play him. They unless they want to go back to Jimmy G, but they know what they got with Jimmy G,
Right.
So, and you can't, once you commit to the kid, you can't really go back,
Right.
Because you can't flip flop.
They're stuck at least with this year with him unless he gets hurt. But they scored, it was like 19-10 was the final, I think.
19-10.
Yeah, 19-10.
Yeah, but that was a wild game. That was all that rain. That weather was ridiculous.
Yeah, that was crazy. So,
but how did we do on that one? We
both picked San Francisco.
We both picked. All right, so we lost on that one.
Both took the L on that one.
And another good game coming up, week 1. This one took overtime to get a winner. The Steelers and Bengals going at it. That was a good one. That was a good game.
We both missed that one too. We both.
I think we both took Cincinnati, right?
Yeah, both did.
That was a case of who was going to give the game away more to the other team. The doink off the uprights from Boswell, and then just back and forth. That was a wild one. Steelers get the W though.
Yeah, I think didn't Joe Burrow throw a pick 6 in the first play of the game?
He did. Yes.
Yeah. I thought he did. Yeah.
And then what was it? The touchdown at the end to Chase.
Okay.
To send it into over. That game was back and forth and back and forth. It was that was a good one though. That was fun to watch. That was definitely fun to watch.
All right.
That was fun to watch. But we actually, there was a lot of games that were real close in this week. Another one coming up next. The Lions I believe the Lions were in Philadelphia. And this was a close one too, 38-35. So the Lions almost knocking off the Eagles.
Yeah, we both had the Eagles there. I thought they gave me I thought the Eagles would win it by a little more, but they got the win. So.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
How Jalen Hurts did?
Hurts did. Let's see. Hurts was 18-32 for 243. No touchdowns, no picks.
No picks is good for him.
That is.
But was that game in Philadelphia or Detroit? I can't remember.
That was in Philadelphia, I believe.
Okay. All right.
That game was in Philadelphia.
Yeah,
that was a good game. The game after it that we're going to talk about was not.
Yeah, Lee said that Burrow got picked off 4 times. So still 4 interceptions.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
the next game, still in the 1 o'clock. Still in the 1 o'clock time frame, guys. The Patriots going down to Miami to play the Dolphins, and they got absolutely destroyed down there. 20-7 the final. Mac Jones looked off. The whole team just no rhythm. It was a tough game to watch. The Patriots got beat up in all facets of the game. Every way they could get beat up, they got beat up. Mac Jones had to get x-rays at the end of the game. Thankfully, those were negative. Harris didn't. Harris wasn't too bad. He ended. The standouts for the Pats were Damian Harris, 9 carries for almost 50 yards. So that's about 5 yards a carry, which was pretty good. But the McDaniels, the era without Josh McDaniels did not start too well for the Patriots. 20-7, they get beat up pretty good down there.
Yeah, we talked about last week how the Patriots don't play well in Miami, and
No.
I don't think I'm gonna pick them. I don't think I'm ever gonna pick them to beat Miami in Miami as long as Belichick is there.
They never play well down there. They just never play well at all.
Yeah, I guess they go to South Beach too much and party on Saturday night. I guess
we all know what they party to. Yeah, it's the nightlife down there that gets all of them. Come on.
But I mean, it's crazy. I mean, they just don't play well down there. It's like, wow.
No, they don't. They don't at all.
Well,
all right. After that, we go back to we have another blowout, I should say. The Ravens 24, the Jets 9. And this one wasn't even close.
The Jets, huh?
Jeez, Flacco threw the football 59 times for New York, though. 59 times he threw the football.
59 times. You're not going to win, man.
37 of 59 for 307 and 1 touchdown. So that's brutal.
Yeah, that just tells me that they couldn't run the football.
Yeah. Yep. 100%.
I mean, you throw the ball 59 times, you're more likely going to lose.
So that one ended in failure for the Jets as they get stomped by Baltimore, which was probably we could all see coming.
Yeah, I saw that. We got that one right.
Now the next game was another good game. The Jaguars and the Washington Commanders. The Commanders squeak one out. 28-22. The standouts in that one, Carson Wentz, 313 through the air for 4 touchdowns for Washington. So that's a good day for him. Who else? And that's about it. That's really he's really the lone standout of that game. So Washington 1-0. The Jags, again, I got a feeling the Jaguars are going to be a bad team.
Yeah, the Jaguars are probably going to be another 4-win team, maybe 3-win team. So, Judge just hit a home run, 56.
Did he really?
Yeah, Judge just hit 56.
I hate the Yankees.
I know you do. But
so up next, again, another close game, man. This one only 2 points separating these two. The Browns and Panthers. Baker Mayfield looking for some revenge, and he will not get it. That's a fact. 26-24. The Browns went on a field goal.
Yeah. Guy went to LSU to field goal kicker.
Yep. So, that was a close game, though. Baker Mayfield, not too bad in his Carolina debut. 16-27, 235 through the air, 1 touchdown. Nick Chubb absolutely running all over the friggin' Panthers. 22 carries for 141 yards, just slicing them up. But what did we? I think. What did we? I think I picked Cleveland, right?
You had Cleveland. I had Carolina. You were on the Browns train.
For once, right?
Yeah,
it worked out.
So
this another overtime game, and this one we did not have a winner.
Right. Yeah.
The Colts and Texans end up in a tie.
Yeah, we didn't pick the tie.
Matt Ryan in his Indianapolis debut, 32 of 50, 352 through the air and a touchdown. So not bad for him.
Yeah.
Not a bad day at the office from Matt Ryan.
I thought the Colts were going to win that game.
Jonathan Taylor, too, 31 carries for 161 and a touchdown. So the Colts were just cutting up the Texans. Their defense wasn't able to hold it all.
Yeah, I was surprised that game ended in a tie because I thought the Colts would win that game.
I thought the Colts were going to handle that team like easily. The Texans fought, though. They did. They gave them everything they had. Here's another close game. This one, a 1-pointer. The Giants
Ooh,
squeak one out against
the Giants
Tennessee, man.
went for two.
They
Then they go
they went for two at the end and got it.
yeah.
And got it and won the game.
Wow. Hey, I mean I mean it worked out. So I guess it's the right call. Worked out, but I mean you play to win the game. That was if you're on the road, you're on the road. That was probably the right call, even if they missed it. So.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
That game was that game was in Tennessee. It was in
That
Nashville.
was in Tennessee. So that's a big win for the Giants there to go, to start away and a team like Tennessee with the, with Derrick Henry and everything. That was a good game on their part.
Yeah, but the Giants, they have to go to the playoffs this year. Just for otherwise they move. I think otherwise Daniel Jones isn't going to be there next year. But they got to start off hot. They can't start off cold. So.
Oh yeah, no, that was a shock too. I thought the Titans were going to absolutely demolish the Giants. I didn't see that one coming at all. But they fought, man. I give the Giants credit. They fought. Barkley had a friggin' career day. It's what we're used to seeing him do. 18 carries, 164 yards and 1 touchdown. So he can stay healthy and he can get that kind of production.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Yeah. He was back to what we used to see out of him, which is huge for him and huge for the Giants. The next one, this game, a lopsided game, but definitely not a way I thought it was going to go. The Vikings absolutely stomped the Green Bay Packers 23-7.
Yeah, I thought Minnesota would win. Green Bay, their receiving core is not good.
Yeah, didn't they lose a bunch? They lost a lot of their receiving core, right?
They lost Devontae Adams because they couldn't afford him. Salary cap.
What's it? That Valdez-Scantling kid left too, right? Didn't he?
Did he leave? I don't know if Scantling left either, but I know Adams did.
So I think Scantling left too. I think he left too. So those were the two guys that he was realistically throwing to last year.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers wanted his $45 million, so and they can't afford anybody else because of salary cap. So,
but this is what you what I mean? Like, this is what you get though. When you pay a guy, when you pay a guy that much, let's say 20% of the cap, you just can't afford it anywhere else.
Right.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
You can't, there's, yeah. All right. Now here's the blowout of the week. The Kansas City Chiefs go into Arizona and absolutely stomp a mud hole in the Cardinals.
And
this one was over at the half.
Yeah.
This game was over at the half. I think Kansas City took their foot off the gas like at the start of the third quarter. They could have scored 60 points if they kept it up. They really could have. I don't know, man. Are the Cardinals that bad? I don't think so.
What was the halftime score?
It was, hold on. It was,
I have it in front of me.
23-7 at the half.
Yeah. Yeah, the Chiefs. I mean, I don't know about Arizona. They were hot last year. Then they fizzled off. Hopkins, he's suspended for what, 6 games, 7 games. The Cardinals might be in trouble for half a year.
Their schedule ain't too, it ain't too easy either. They play a lot of good teams. I was looking at that. I pulled that up during that, just while they were playing, just to see how they would like. Yeah, their schedule is not easy either. So they're gonna be they could be tough going too. All right, now the game that I was interested in seeing, because it's my former offensive coordinator, the Raiders and the Chargers going at it. What do you think? That was another close game.
We both had the Raiders, and they took the L. Chargers. We both said, oh yes, this is a Raiders home game in LA. Well, they lost the home game. But yeah, I was surprised. I thought the Raiders won this game.
From a lot of that game, the Raiders didn't look too in sync. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Something was off, man. That offense just didn't. It looked like it could never really get going. You know what I mean? It could never really get any momentum. Every time they would do something good, the Chargers would come right back and answer. You know, they couldn't. They could never really build up any momentum, and I think that's what ultimately got them in the end, because they scored right before half. In the second quarter they scored 14 points, and that was kind of the death nail. They took those. I think they had 3 drives and scored on 2 of them.
Yeah, I mean, the Chargers, they have a really good quarterback, so I'm not surprised they won. I just thought that the Raiders were going to win.
I thought Vegas would put up a better fight than they did, though. I thought they would. I thought they would put up a much better fight. But like I said, for most of that game, something looked off, dude. Like the offense couldn't put points on the board.
All right, we go next.
Now I believe this is the Sunday night game. Excuse me, Sunday night game. This was now talk about like a tractor pull of a game, man. This game felt like it would never end. The Bucs and the Cowboys went at it on Sunday night, and man, that game was slow moving for a lot of it. Like neither team could move the football, you know, in any, like, it was like 3 yards at a whack, and like, just, I don't know, man. That was a tractor pull of a game. The Bucs come away with the win,
and now Prescott's hurt. And he's gone from six weeks to 8 weeks, something like that, huh?
And here's the thing, right? Let's be honest. If they're saying 6 to 8, can we really try? I'm gonna say it's probably more towards the 8. When you break a thumb like that, especially if he broke it bad enough where he needed surgery to pin it back together, it's probably going to be closer to 8.
Was it because Drew Brees had that kind of injury, and he was out, I think, 6 weeks, 7 weeks.
Yeah.
So,
they put the pins in Drew's thumb, and they held everything in place with the pins, right? And then
So now they have Cooper Rush as their quarterback. Cowboys might be out of the playoff race by the time Prescott gets back.
If he's let's say worst case scenario, let's say he's out 8 full weeks. You know, let's say he's out 8 full weeks. They're gonna have to go 5-3 to stay in the race. They're going to have to go 5-3 to stay in that playoff picture. And can they do that with Cooper Rush? I don't know, man. I don't know.
All right.
But that was a slow game, man. And Brady didn't look any better either. You know, the Bucs, don't get it twisted either. The Bucs didn't look any better either.
Scored 19 points. That doesn't win many games, usually.
But honestly, though, I think this is Brady's last year. I do. I think this is his last run.
Last year was his last year, but I don't know.
I do think that this is his last year, though. I don't think I think with the off the field drama, I think so. I don't know if I believe all of that off the field drama with him and Giselle, but you got to think 23 years is a long time to sacrifice to one sport. I don't know, man. I don't see him coming back next year. I don't.
All right. What's this Monday night game? Because I know and this Monday night game coming up, this was a wild football game, man.
Oh yeah. So the Monday nighter for week 1, Broncos and Seahawks. Russell Wilson going into Seattle to face his old team. And what an ending to that one.
I mean, Denver had goal to go 3 separate times, and they got no points. None.
Yeah.
No, fumbled twice. And what happened on the third time? I think they got a field. Yeah, they got a field goal on that last one. They fumbled twice, and they got a field goal.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened.
What I
But
don't
I mean,
understand, right? Wilson went from one team with a bad offensive line to another. Like, why
yeah,
would I don't understand that move. If you're gonna go somewhere, right? Like, especially him, he's been in the league for a while now. He's a
oh, yeah,
veteran, so it's like I don't understand why he would go there. What's
yeah.
the draw? I mean, outside of them paying him the most money, well, there's no really draw there for me.
I think he came in the league 2012, 2013, around that time, I believe. So, but um, I thought Denver was going to win. I didn't think. Kudos to Geno Smith, man. Geno Smith played phenomenal.
He played a lot better than I thought he was gonna. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
he only missed one pass in the first half.
I know. I know.
In the second half, they didn't score. They didn't score any point. I think. Yeah, I don't think they scored a point in the second half. Did Seattle? They still won. Yeah,
No. Seattle or Denver did not. No, no, no. The third. No, the second. No, you're right. The second half, Seattle did not score a point. Yeah,
and Denver 3, right?
Denver scored 3. They kicked the field goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, the ending of that game was crazy. I mean, they had all 3 timeouts. It was 4th and 5, and they're just sitting there. I'm like, what are they doing? And then they call a timeout, and then they come back out and they're trying a 64-yard field goal. I'm like, what are they doing? You have 3 timeouts. Why not try to get the first down?
I
mean,
know the Denver crowd booed the crap out of Russell. I mean, the Seattle
Seattle.
crowd booed the crap out of Russell Wilson
Yeah.
when he came into the stadium.
That was crazy. I mean, I don't know about that, man. I mean, that guy won you a Super Bowl. Could have
He
had
won him a Super Bowl. How can you boo the guy?
I mean, you could have had 2 if your coach would have handed the ball off to Marshawn Lynch.
See, I will never let them live that down. I will
Uh,
never let them live that down because Marshawn Lynch is one of the greatest running backs to ever step foot on a football field.
Yeah.
Ever. One of the greatest running backs to ever step foot on a football field.
Yeah.
How do you not? If that was me, I'd have said, Marshawn, we need 2 yards for a Super Bowl, and I'm going to give you 4 tries to get it.
Yep, right. 4 tries, right?
Seriously.
Yeah.
I would have given him the ball 4 times. You can't tell me that guy, as big as he is, couldn't have fallen forward for 1.5 yards, 2 yards. No way. There's no way he obviously, Pete Carroll should never live that down ever.
Yeah, I don't get why they were booing Russell Wilson, but I'll be right back. 1 second, like 5 seconds.
All right. So who we got in the house? We got Cab. We got Collab. What's up, COC? COC in the house. Cab in the house. Jorge in the house. Leedy in the house. J Baby. Who else? Luke in the house. Eric. Karam. Pat. What's up, guys? What's going on? Well, that's pretty cool. Living close to a stadium. That's pretty cool. Johnny Reynolds. What's up, Johnny? Welcome back, man.
All right, I'm back.
Alrighty. So are we ready to pick week?
Yeah.
Are we ready to pick week 2?
Yeah, let's pick week 2.
All right, coming up Thursday nighter. This is gonna be a good game. This might be the game of the week.
Yes.
So the Chargers and Chiefs going at it for Thursday night football coming up.
Charging the Chiefs.
Who you got, man?
Was it that game's in KC, right?
It is in Arrowhead.
Yeah, give me Kansas City.
That's the only, and listen, that's the only reason why I'm picking Kansas City. Yeah. If KC had to go to SoFi, I would have picked the Chargers.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a shootout, man. Take the over in that game. Definitely
yeah, the over might be.
definitely
I mean,
take
I
the
wouldn't.
over in that game.
Yeah, betting the lines. I wouldn't do. I bet the over under type of bet. Because
Oh, I would take, dude. I'm taking the over in that game.
yeah,
Absolutely, that's going to be a shootout.
yep,
So we both picking Kansas City.
yep, yep.
Leedy dropping the interesting facts. He said the Chargers have won 3 out of the last 4 in Arrowhead.
Hey, I mean,
I'd love to see them do it. I don't like Kansas City. I hate that team. But I will give credit where credit's due. They're
yep.
very good. Even though they lost a bunch of talent, they're still very good.
Yeah. All right. So
you got the Chargers, or no, you got Kansas City and I took Kansas City, right?
home run for Boston.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's a home run for Boston around the pesky pole over there.
Who hit it?
Bogarts.
Who else, man? The guy that we're gonna get rid of at the end of the year. I'm serious.
Man, Garrett Cole is not an ace, man. I'm sorry.
Nope, he is not.
He is
not.
He's a 2 or a 3 in a rotation. So
yeah, a strong 2.
Yeah,
nothing more than that.
Yeah. All right.
So we both took Kansas City, right?
Yep.
All right. So moving on to the Sunday games. We are in the 1:00 time slot. The Jets and Browns going at it. That is a Browns home game, I believe.
Well, I know who you're picking.
And I will take the Browns again.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the Browns again. I think they beat the Jets. I think the Jets are going to struggle again, man. Once again, I think the Jets and Jags and Texans are going to be one of the probably some of the worst teams out there.
Yeah, I'm picking the Browns. I'm on the Browns bandwagon this week. Give me Cleveland.
Fuck the Jets.
Give me the Browns.
All right, the next 1:00 time slot, the Commanders and Lions going at it.
Ooh. Where's that game at?
That is a Lions home game.
Ooh. I'm taking the Lions.
You know what? I'll take Washington. I think they're going to beat them at home. I think the Lions start 0-2, but here's the thing. The Lions are going to win like 6 games this year.
Yeah.
They're going to win. They're going to win a few games. They will.
The way they played against Philadelphia gave me a little,
They play hard against that team. And they scored 35 points. When was the last time they did that? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm picking the Lions.
So I will go against you, and I will take the Commanders/Redskins.
Okay.
So we're still in the 1:00 time slot. Goose, this is all you. Bucks and Saints. The Saints home game. Is this their home opener?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
What an opener that's going to be.
Yeah, Bucks and the Saints. Man, I like the way the Saints. I like the way they played in the fourth quarter. I think Godwin might be out for Tampa Bay.
I know he got banged up in this last game. I know that.
There were some reports that he might be. He was going to be out. But that was Monday. I mean, a lot can happen till Sunday. I'm gonna take the Saints at home.
You know what? I'm with you. I'm gonna say the Saints at home. I'm gonna say the Saints beat the Bucks. Wow. That game against Dallas, Brady did not look too invested in that game. He didn't.
Yeah, so
I think a lot of that off the field stuff, I think it may get to him this year. I talked to you before. I don't know how invested he's going to be with everything going on, at least for a couple of weeks.
Hey, you told me that.
I'll take the Saints too. I will take New Orleans at home.
All right.
All right, still in the 1:00 time zone. The Panthers headed to the Giants and the Meadowlands. Giants home game. Who you got?
You know what? I mean, the Giants, them going on the road and getting that win at Tennessee.
They look different too, man.
Ran the ball well. Give me the Giants. I'm gonna pick the G-man.
I'm with you too. I'm gonna take the Giants. I think especially if Barkley can look the way he did like that, if they can get 80% of what they got out of him in game 1 for the season,
yeah,
they'll be fine. They'll be fine.
Yep. All right.
All right. So still in the 1:00 time zone, guys. Patriots on the road to face the Steelers.
Ooh.
Now, if the Patriots played the way they played against Miami, Steelers are going to beat them by at least a touchdown. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think they're going to straighten stuff out. At least I'm hoping they're going to straighten what they, that mess that was game 1 out. I'm going to take the Pats, but it's going to be close. I'm going to say they win this game. They win this game 27-20.
Interesting pick.
And don't forget the Steelers are without TJ Watt.
That's right. They're out with TJ Watt.
Torn pec, man. That sucks. He's probably done for the year.
They needed 4 interceptions to win this game this past weekend. I just don't think a Belichick coach team is going to play like that 2 weeks in a row. Yeah, give me the Patriots.
If you're, and for anybody who takes the Pats, and I'm a Patriot fan, it's going to be a close game. 24-20, 24-21, 27. It's going to be a touchdown or less. It's going to be a very good game.
Now give me I'll take the Patriots.
So we're both on the Patriots bandwagon there.
Yep.
All right, coming up, the Jags and Colts going to go at it. This is a home game for the Jaguars. So the Colts on the road after a tough loss.
A tie.
Who you got?
Didn't they tie?
No, that's right. After a tough, excuse me.
Tough tie.
After the tie. Excuse me.
I'm not picking the Jaguars. They're gonna have to win a few games for me to pick them. I think the Colts will win.
I'm gonna take the Colts too. I am gonna take the Colts too.
I just they got to show me they can win a game or two.
I still think the Jags are going to be one of the worst teams in the league. They're not a good team. They're lacking talent all over the field.
Yeah.
And Lawrence still has a long way to go.
Yeah. He needs more. He needs some more talent on that team. But he says the Colts have lost 8 out of the last 11 against the Jaguars in Jacksonville. He says, "Give me the Jags." Interesting.
I'm gonna take Indy. I can't with as good as Matt Ryan played. I think the one thing too, that the Jags defense is not that good anymore. It's not that good anymore.
But that is an interesting stat though. But
there's certain teams in this league that just don't play well in certain places, like the Patriots. The Patriots never play well in Miami. Never. They could be going in there with 2 losses on the year, and they'll take loss number 3 down there. You know what I mean? Like they could go they'll go down there and take loss number 3 because they don't play well in Miami. They just don't.
Yeah. Now, but before Brady got to Tampa Bay, when the Saints went to Tampa, we never played well.
Yeah.
For some reason we beat them in the regular season. But yeah. All right.
So this is an interesting game. This is going to be this is probably going to be my upset of the day. Miami on the road to face the Ravens. I'm gonna say the Dolphins beat the Ravens at home.
Wow. Wow.
I'm gonna say the Dolphins beat the Ravens at home.
Yeah, this would really this would be real like a statement win for Miami
Miami.
to do it. I don't think they will. Give me Baltimore. I don't know. Give me Baltimore.
Lamar's gonna have to play though. He's gonna have to ball. That's for sure. Already, the first game of our 4:05 time slot.
Okay.
Atlanta on the road to face the defending Super Bowl champs, the Rams. Who you got, Goose?
I got the Rams. The Rams will bounce back after the opening loss, and they'll beat the Falcons.
I'm with you there. The Rams are not gonna not at home. There's no way. Atlanta's not that good of a team.
No, they're not.
They're gonna struggle in SoFi. They will, big time. So me and you both taking LA.
Yeah.
All right, our next 4:05 time slot game. The Niners and the Seahawks going to fight it out in Levi Stadium. Home game for the Niners. Can they rebound after the loss to the Bears?
Wow. Man, this might be a game where nobody gets above 20 points. Yeah. I mean, Seattle should have lost last night, but they didn't. They won. I mean, they're not that good. San Francisco's not that good, apparently. I'm gonna take Seattle.
I don't know, man. Both of these teams are not that great, especially on offense.
Yeah.
Offensively, they're not that great. I'll take the Niners at home because I think the Niners D is a little better than okay, the Seahawks didn't really get much of a challenge. The Niners D is good. Right. The defense they're going to face in Levi Stadium is I think what's going to be the difference maker. I'll take the Niners in that game.
Okay. All right.
Moving on to the 4:25 games, Goose.
We got
the Bengals headed to Jerry's World to face the Dak Prescott-less Cowboys. I know what I'm taking. I'm taking the Bengals. I'm taking the away team.
Yeah, the Bengals. No Dak Prescott. Cincinnati will win that game.
And don't forget the Dallas offensive line is banged up big time. They got a lot of injuries on that O-line. Bengals should stomp that team. This could be one of the blowouts of this coming week. The Bengals could absolutely stomp this team.
Yep, I agree.
So me and you both on the Cincy on Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
All righty, coming up again, 4:25. Texans on the road to face the Broncos.
Ooh.
Give me Russell Wilson and the Bronx.
I agree with you. Give me Denver and give me Denver. Yep.
Alrighty. I think the Texans are gonna struggle this year too. That team has a long way to go as well. So still in the 4:25 slot, last game in that time slot, the Cardinals on the road, Vegas with a home game, Raiders taking on the Cardinals. Man. Who you got?
Wow, both those teams come off a loss. Give me the Raiders.
I don't know, man. They can't. The Raiders can't play that bad two weeks in a row. They can't play that bad offensively 2 weeks in a row. That's not going to happen. Give me Vegas. Give me the Raiders.
Okay.
They looked lost on offense this week, and I don't think that's going to happen again. I just don't. All right, the Sunday night game. This one, a long-standing rivalry. The Bears on the road to play in Lambeau against the Packers. You know what? What? Give me the Bears. Give me Justin Fields and Chicago to upset, and Green Bay going to start 0-2 because guess what? Aaron Rodgers is lost without them receivers. I will take Chicago.
Well, I'm gonna take the discount double check. Give me Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. I'm not really sold on the Bears. I don't know. I don't know.
Rodgers did not. Last game he threw under 200 yards in that game. That was not a good game for him.
He owns the Bears. He says he owns the Bears. So
we're about to find out.
Yeah,
we're about to find out. So we got a double header this Monday.
Yeah, Monday night got a double header.
Double header. I will take. That's pretty cool.
I'm probably doing the ABC game.
Is that going to be the Vikings and Eagles?
It's Viking. I think it's the Vikings Eagles. Yeah.
Interesting. All right, so let's start it off. Game 1 at 7:15 on ESPN. The Titans going on the road to take on the Bills.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna say, you know what? I will take Buffalo's going to have to show me something. I'm going to take the Titans. They're going to have to show me something. I will take the Titans on the road. Buffalo's going to have. They're going to have to make a. They're a good team, but they're going to have to make a believer out of me.
Ooh! Wow!
Like I said, I got no problem telling them they're a good team. That's a good team. Yeah. They're very good. They've given the best teams in the league a run for their money. But if they want to really open people's eyes, they'll beat this team. They'll beat this team by 10 or more. That's how you open people's eyes.
I'm picking Buffalo, man. I think Buffalo has a really good chance of going all the way this year to the Super Bowl. So Bills, man.
If any year was set up for them, it's this year.
Yeah.
Listen. Okay, here's my take. Here's my take for the year. Mark this down, clip it if you want. If the Bills the Bills are eventually going to run into the Chiefs in the playoffs.
Eventually.
If they can get past Kansas City, they're going to win the title.
Yeah.
That's my hot take.
Okay.
If they can beat Kansas City in the playoffs and knock them out, the path to the Super Lombardi is clear for them. I think that they ain't nobody standing in their way.
Because they had the Chiefs last year and they didn't do it. So that was wild.
That's my take. If they can get past Kansas City in the playoffs, I don't think there's anybody that can stand up to them on the other side.
I agree.
All right, so the second half of the doubleheader, this is going to be a good one. Vikings and Eagles. The Vikings on the road to play the Eagles at home. So the Eagles, the home team. Who you got?
I'm gonna pick fly Eagles fly. Give me the Eagles. Give me the Eagles.
I'm gonna actually go opposite. I'm gonna take the Vikes on the road.
Okay. All right. You're gonna be Bahala's team. All right.
I'm taking the Vikes on the road.
Man, not a bad pick at all, actually. Yeah, but I think give me fly Eagles fly. From I just think the Eagles are going to win. Yeah. They I don't know. I just
The Vikings look different this year, though, man. They do. They look like they're a lot more disciplined
that's
than they
right.
used to be.
They don't have Zimmer, don't they? That's why they fired Zimmer, didn't they?
But you know what I mean? Like that game that they played that game that they played against the Packers this week, they looked different. They looked a lot more disciplined.
Yeah, probably because they fired the coach Zimmer, huh?
I don't know. Whatever it was, they need to play like that against. If they play like that against the Eagles, they'll be fine. They'll be fine.
Maybe I should rethink my pick. No, I'm not. No, I'm not gonna. I'm not.
But the Eagles are a team that'll never quit. They play hard, man. They do. That team plays hard all the time.
So yeah, so we have some differing of opinions, which is good. So
Definitely.
So one of us is going to do well this week. One of us is not going to do well at all. So
again, man, the NFL setting these games. A lot of these games are going to be really good. The Bucs Saints are going to be a good game. That Giants and Panthers game, I think, is going to be a good game. The Steelers Pats, I think, is going to be a good game.
The Monday night games, both Monday night games should be good.
Yeah, no, absolutely. The Cardinals and Raiders game should be a good game. The Packers and lots of good. The NFL setting this season up to be really good.
That's good. That's good, man. We need some good games. That's what's good about the NFL is the parity in the league.
I like it, man. I like to see you try not to set them up to where you're getting blowouts every week.
That's what sets it apart from the other leagues because other leagues don't have the salary cap structure like the NFL does. So
no, not at all.
I mean, it's a hard cap. You can't go over it. There is no penalty that you can pay. And no, if the cap is this, you can't go over it. It's it. So tough luck. No.
But there's a lot. I think the Vikings this year are going to surprise some people. I do. I think with that they look a lot better. They look a lot more disciplined. A lot more disciplined.
They got a new voice in the locker room, so
sometimes that's all it takes, man. Sometimes that's all it takes.
Yeah. You're right about that.
That's but I think that's all we got, right? That's it is that all? Do we hit all of them?
Yeah, that's it. That's all the games we got.
I like the doubleheader. Not gonna lie, that's the doubleheader on Monday night. That's pretty cool.
I wonder what the NFL's what they're trying to. Is this gonna be like a 1 week thing every year now, or I mean, I don't know. So do it like one time a year where you have a 2 games on Monday night. I mean, I don't think they'll do it every week because that's just going to affect the ratings. But I don't know.
Yeah, I'd like to see more of it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But lots of good games coming up, guys. Those are our picks for week 2. Next week we will be reviewing week 2, how we did, and picking for week 3. On Goose's channel. I will make sure and I'll put the link in the description.
We drop the link right now on the
if you drop the link in, so we'll be on his channel next week reviewing our picks and picking for week 3. So he's going to put the link in the chat right now. So drop him a subscription because that's where we will be next week.
There it is. There we go.
Lady, you are not beating us this week. You are not beating us. Try again. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Do not win.
Yeah.
I hope we beat you, Lady, because I'm going to be anticipating that video to come later on after that loss more than I'm going to click that video faster than you have ever seen anybody watch something.
Yeah.
But yeah, lots of good games, man. So far, 2 weeks in a row, we've had some, the games seem to be really good. Yeah.
Yeah, man. hopefully we can get some good games this week. No ties though. I don't want no damn ties.
Yeah, no more of that. Which is stupid. I think they should play. I think they should play till they get a winner.
Yeah, I mean, so yeah.
All right, man. But I think that's we hit them all, right? Got them all?
Yeah, we got them all.
So how did we end up last week? What are we sitting at right now?
Not good. I was 8-7-1. You were 6-9-1. So yeah, wasn't good at all.
Hopefully we could do a little better.
The first week is always tough, man. It's because I don't know. It's a crapshoot. First week.
Some teams start really good, and others take a while to get going. Yeah. You know, some teams start right out of the gate, and they can start good and stay good. Others they take a while to get rolling.
Oh, Robert says he was by Slidell. I know where Slidell is.
Nice.
That's not far from me. So.
No, I hate the fact that the Thursday night games are on Amazon Prime. No,
yeah,
I hate that.
I'm gonna have to get Amazon Prime Thursday. So yeah.
But that's all me and Goose got for you for tonight. It. Once again, those are our picks for week 2, and we're both hoping for a better record this coming week.
Hope we get a better record.
But like I said, guys, that link in the chat is for his channel. That is where we will be next week when we review this week's picks and pick for week 3. But that is where we will be.
All right, let's see here. I'll drop it again.
Yeah, put that link. So this is the link to his channel. That's where we'll be next week. Reviewing this week's picks and again picking for week 3, and then week 4 we'll be back here on mine. We're just gonna rotate back and forth, guys, and we do this through the season until the Super Bowl.
Yep.
But once again, guys, we appreciate it. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us, and we will see y'all again soon. Goose, what do you got next on your channel? What are you covering next?
I might do the Yankees game tomorrow. I don't know because it's on. I don't think
nationally televised. Yeah,
it's not nationally televised. Tonight is.
All right.
It's on TBS, I believe.
But go and check my guy Goose out, guys. Especially if you are a you do a lot of Yankee games, right?
I try. Yeah. I mean, I'm probably do a lot more football.
New Orleans needs a baseball team. You guys need a baseball team.
So,
but if you're a Saints fan. And especially a Saints fan or LSU Tiger fan, that's your guy right there.
Yep.
LSU baseball too. He does the college baseball too. But once again, guys, thanks again. Me and Goose appreciate it. And we will see you all on his channel
next
week for the review and picking week 3.
Week 3.
Thanks again, guys. We appreciate it. And we will catch you later. We're out of here.
All right.